Hey, I got a question for you. How bad do you really want it? No, I'm not saying, you think, oh man, I want this so bad. No, really. How bad do you really want it? How much are you willing to sacrifice to get what it is that you want? And when I say sacrifice, I'm not, just talking about money. I'm talking about time. I'm talking about effort. I'm talking about mental state. What is it that you're willing to do to really accomplish what you think you want? And you can always determine how much you want it because when it's no longer fun or interesting or you're not seeing the results that you want, then you start to fall off on it. So that's why I'm asking you the question. How bad do you really want it? Are you willing to push yourself past the initial, I like to call it the new car smell of what you're doing? Everybody's excited when they get a new car, it has that new car smell. But what about, 6 months, a year into it, and it no longer has that newness? Are you still driven by what it was initially that got you started? So that's why I'm asking you, how bad do you really want it? Because it's game time. It's time to get stuff done. It's time to stop talking about it and start doing stuff. We are in November of this year, and what have you done? That dream that you had at the beginning of the year, how closer are you to accomplishing that now than you were in January? How bad do you want it? Because if you're in the same spot that you were in January, then you don't want it. You haven't done anything to push yourself forward in that dream and reaching that goal. How bad do you want it? That's a question that only you can answer. And yeah, don't give yourself that fluffy, oh, I really want this type answer. No, look inside and figure out if this is really something that you want. Is whatever it is that you're doing something that you're willing to go over and beyond? Like I said, it's crunch time. And it's not crunch time just because it's November of this year. If you heard my videos, I don't really care. It's crunch time because you're past due. You should have already been past where you are right now. So what's stopping you from moving forward? It's crunch time. It's time to be serious. It's time to make movements. It's time to get things done. I'm in the process of doing some things myself. I'm going to let you in on those things soon. But yeah, you may not have heard from me in a little bit, but that's okay. I'm actually still moving in the background. So some of the stuff that I'm doing is not visible to you, but I'm making progress. What progress are you making? Whether we see it or not, you know whether or not you're making progress. So where are you at? Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you happy with where you are? If not, how do you change it? How do you change where you are to get closer to where you need to be? Let me know. But it's crunch time. How bad do you want it? Ready, set, go.